Have you ever wondered how drug abuse affects not only the individual but also the society we live in? Let's dive into the heart of the matter. When it comes to the individual, drug abuse often has profound impacts on both physical and mental health. Physically, the body may become dependent, leading to withdrawal symptoms when the drug is not present. This dependence can lead to severe health issues, like heart disease, liver damage, and even premature death. Mentally, substance abuse can trigger a myriad of mental health disorders. Depression, anxiety, paranoia, and hallucinations are just a handful of the mental health issues that can be exacerbated or triggered by drug abuse. But the impact doesn't stop at the individual. It seeps into our families, our communities, and our society. Families are often torn apart as the trust erodes and relationships crumble under the weight of addiction. Children may suffer neglect or abuse, and the cycle of addiction often continues into the next generation. Communities also bear the burden of drug abuse. Crime rates often surge in areas with high drug abuse, as individuals may resort to illegal activities to sustain their addiction. Our neighborhoods become less safe, our sense of community dwindles, and our quality of life decreases. The economic cost is another crucial aspect of the societal impact. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, the economic burden of substance abuse in the United States is more than $600 billion annually. This figure includes healthcare costs, lost productivity, and costs associated with crime and legal proceedings. The reality is that drug abuse is a complex issue that affects us all, directly or indirectly. It's not just an individual problem, it's a societal problem. We all pay the price in one way or another, whether it's through increased healthcare costs, higher crime rates, or the loss of loved ones. Clearly, the ripple effects of drug abuse are far-reaching and devastating. To combat drug abuse, we first need to understand its root causes. People turn to drugs for a myriad of reasons. Peer pressure can be a powerful influence, especially among younger individuals. The desire to fit in or be accepted can often lead to experimentation with substances. Then there's stress. The pressures of life, work, and relationships can be overwhelming, leading some to seek escape in drugs. Another significant factor is mental health issues. Conditions such as depression, anxiety, and bipolar disorder can make individuals more susceptible to substance abuse. Unfortunately, instead of seeking professional help, many choose to self-medicate with drugs, further exacerbating their conditions. It's essential to remember that drug abuse is often a symptom of deeper issues. Understanding these underlying causes can lead to more effective prevention strategies. Education, empathy, and open dialogues can go a long way in curbing this issue. Recognizing these triggers is a crucial step towards prevention and intervention. Knowing the problem is half the battle, but what can we do to solve it? The solutions to drug abuse are as diverse as the causes. They require a multifaceted approach, encompassing education, community programs, mental health support, and effective legislation. First and foremost, education is key. We need to equip people, especially our youth, with knowledge about the harmful effects of drugs. Education should not just be about the dangers of drugs, but also about the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. Schools, colleges, and universities are ideal places to instill this knowledge and should be leveraged for this purpose. Community programs can also play a significant role. By providing safe and supportive environments, these programs can help individuals resist the lure of drugs. Activities that foster a sense of belonging and self-worth can discourage drug use and provide alternatives to the destructive path of addiction. Support for mental health is another critical piece of the puzzle. Many times drug abuse is a misguided attempt to self-medicate, to cope with stress, anxiety, or depression. By offering accessible mental health services, we can help people find healthier ways to deal with their struggles. Legislation is another important aspect. While it's crucial to have laws that deter drug trafficking and use, it's equally important that our laws support recovery and rehabilitation. Punitive measures alone won't solve the problem. We need a balanced approach that treats drug abuse as a health issue, not just a criminal one. And of course, the role of parents and family cannot be overstated. They are the first line of defense in preventing drug abuse. By fostering open communication, teaching resilience, and setting a good example, parents can significantly reduce the risk of drug abuse in their children. In the end, the fight against drug abuse is a collective one. It calls for the involvement of everyone: educators, healthcare professionals, legislators, community leaders, and families. It's a challenge, yes, but one that we can overcome. With collective effort and determination, we can alleviate the burden of drug abuse. Imagine a life free from the shackles of drug abuse. What could that look like? Let's dive into the benefits of a drug-free life. First, your health would significantly improve. Imagine waking up each morning feeling energetic, with a clear mind and body that is free of toxins. You'd experience less illness, improved sleep, and a longer, healthier life. Second, your relationships would grow stronger. You'd have the ability to build genuine connections, free of the misunderstandings and conflicts that often accompany drug abuse. Your loved ones would no longer worry about your well-being, and trust would be re-established. Lastly, your overall quality of life would rise. You'd have the clarity to pursue your passions, the energy to enjoy daily activities, and the peace of mind knowing you're living a life that is true to your values. Envision a world free from drug abuse, where these benefits are not the exception, but the norm. A drug-free life is not just a dream, but a reality we can all strive for. In summary, drug abuse is a critical issue that impacts us all. We've explored its profound effects on individuals and communities, ranging from physical and mental health issues to societal problems like crime and poverty. We've also delved into the root causes of drug abuse, understanding that it can stem from a variety of factors such as stress, peer pressure, and emotional distress. Moreover, we've discussed potential solutions to this pervasive issue. These include education, early intervention, and support systems, which are vital in preventing and treating drug abuse. But it's not all doom and gloom. We've seen the bright side of a drug-free life, a life filled with healthier relationships, improved physical and mental health, and a greater sense of self-worth. Ultimately, the battle against drug abuse is a collective effort. It's about us coming together as a community, as a society. Together, we can make a difference and create a world free from the devastation of drug abuse.